coach of the Philippines is Patrick Aquino. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please be upstanding for the national anthems? First, we will hear the national anthem of Korea, followed by the national anthem of the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, the two teams will now exchange gifts and resume.
Two teams met at half court and preparing themselves for what will be an all-important game for the Philippines if they want to register a win here. They would have targeted the game against the Tall Ferns, and they were emphatically beaten. And then Korea with that skinny win over China. And those are your referees for this afternoon's game here in Auckland. And just confirming the rosters for both teams, their full rosters as well. There was an injury cloud over two of the players, mainly the impressive Park Ji-soo, 6'6" for 23 points. And Donna Wilkins, former Tall Fern, she had a shoulder injury and some aggressive defense played on her in the second half against China.
Look, she was outstanding, wasn't she? And, 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals in her big minutes. But yet, the second half of the game, she quietened down, and whether that shoulder injury played a part, but she's all good to go tonight. Also,
they went to her early and often, so maybe match fitness and a hectic up and down physical game took its toll as well.
Oh, look, and it was a huge game, wasn't it, against China? And there was a lot of physicality and a lot of running. So, and she was doing a power of that work, 18 points in that first half. So no doubt it played a part too.
For the Philippines, they were roadkill against New Zealand. It was an impressive victory and probably a very disappointing loss for the Philippines, no doubt. This is their full team as well. Everyone got a run on Thursday night. How do you bounce back after what happened less than 48 hours ago, Donna?
Look, it's tough, but I guess I've just got to look at it as another opportunity to go out there and play for their country. They would have targeted New Zealand. They would have been a wee bit disappointed in watching the warm-ups. They don't have the same spark they did on Thursday night, so hopefully they get that in that first quarter.
Players to look out for: Ana Castillo and Afril Bernardino. Number 21, Kelly Hayes, and number 28, Gemma Miranda. Just 3 players scored in double figures for the Philippines. Zanamam as well should be looking for a better game. They will have their hands full. The average height of the Korean team is around 5'11", but it is anchored by the presence of Park Ji-soo, number 19 for the Koreans. And for the Philippines, they don't really have anyone over 6 foot on their squad.
Yeah, look, it's going to be a battle, and I saw in their warm-up they were practicing their boxing out drill, so that's going to play a big part. They need to put bodies on the line tonight.
Well, 25 rebounds for the Philippines up against the Tall Ferns, 61. And here is the starting fives for both teams. A couple of changes for the Koreans, namely number 5 and number 11 in the starting 5, and number 10, 11 and 19 Park Ji-soo. And for the Philippines, Pontius is their captain. She was industrious, to say the least, and they do need to box out Bernardino, Anamam and Hayes, who was very good down low for what was otherwise a disappointing game for the Philippines. Good little interplay there between the ball deliverer, Silverdale Primary, from Silverdale Primary, and we're about to get this game underway. Game 3 of this FIBA Women's Olympic pre-qualifying tournament in Auckland. This is Group A. Group B is also underway in Kuala Lumpur between Australia, Japan, Chinese Taipei and India. Those games will start later on today. New Zealand up against China. By all accounts, Yao Ming will be in the house. Chinese and basketball legend Yao Ming.
Yeah, apparently he had a visit to their training yesterday and had a bit of a talk to the Chinese team, so they might come out pumping this afternoon.
Underway in this game, and it will be the Philippines who will get first go. Pontius straight off, and that's a good start for the Philippines.
That's the way you want to start, isn't it? Coming off such a big loss. There's no problem with that 3.
Korea. Kim Tan-bi with a 3 to answer. So 3-all will be Philippines ball on the side.
We see Korea in a zone again. They did a lot of zone defense on Thursday night, which worked well for them.
Worked very well against China. Hayes. Let's see a lot of outside shooting for the Philippines because that Korean 2-3 zone is really good. Another 3 on the way. Oh, another one knocked down as well. Kim Jong-un knocks that down. Not a lot of motion there. And Tan-bi knocks that out of bounds. 13 on the shot clock for the Philippines. Deep 3. Too wide. Too long. Pair is fouled. Hayes will pick up that personal foul.
Probably the first attempt to really try and take the ball inside. She was going to go base.
Up fake. Kim Jong-un misses that.
Oh, nice work over the back.
It's a good start from the Philippines.
Yeah, Bernardino, she always gets her hands in. She got a lot of blocks on Thursday night.
Another foul. That
Probably could have been any one of the 2.
That is going to be number Anamam, number 10. She's got a lot of ball and also a lot of the arm. Triple team. Outside shooting is supreme for Korea.
Yeah, great start from the three-point line for them. 3 from 3. But yeah, that's the risk you take when you're double teaming or triple teaming down in the low block. You're leaving someone wide open.
Park Ji-soo's barely any touches. And why not? When you're hitting everything from deep so far. And there is that 2-3 zone going to work, trying to find the seam. Great bounce pass. Ah, that's perfect basketball. We've got a foul. No, excuse me, shot clock has not reset and not started again. But here are the shooting specialists for Korea. And then out on the break, Park Ji-soo finishes.
Yeah, that big forward, power forward, trailing the lane to get that nice, easy 2 points to get her on the scoreboard.
So, 8-point lead. The Philippines have called timeout here at Trust Arena. It also gives the school bench time to get their shot clock issues sorted out like we had in the first game before Korea and China got into an absolute classic. And for Park Ji-soo, looked like she suffered a hard foul on her shoulder. She seems to be looking all right.
Yeah, she is, and look, she started strong, and as you mentioned, she hasn't had to do too much just yet with those three-point shots going down.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right, listen. One more. Once they get the ball, pare, kung sino man nagdadala ball, pigilan nyo muna para hindi sila makatakbo. Everybody goes down. Lalo ka lang. Ikaw ilan doon, ikaw na ulit, pare. Una ka malaki. Una ka malaki pag wala pa ako, ha? Okay, next, pare. Next. Ang nagpo-post up yung tao mo. Hindi yung tao niya. So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Ito ngayon ang dodoble. This one, on top right here. Okay? On top right here. So Jack is gonna be here. This girl right here should be right here also.
Walang help, ha?
Walang help. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So just getting confirmation there from the referee. There was an issue with the shot clock, but the Philippines called a timeout, so they will inbound the ball from the baseline and reset the game with 7:20 to go in this first quarter, with 24 seconds still on the shot clock. Pontius for 3. As soon as she squares up, she shoots it. Tambi, Kim Tambi misses that.
And that's what the Philippines have to do. They have to box out any missed attempts. They need to pull in that rebound. Can't get the roll.
Park Ji-soo with the rebound. Turnover, though. A little bit sloppy at midcourt for Korea. Comes Hayes, who fires it into the hands of the Korean team, and they come away running. Why not? 4th 3 of the quarter.
And 3 from 3 for her. What a start to a match.
Hayes. Big air ball. And it's not working out so far for Kelly Hayes in the Philippines. 14-3 down after a promising start. We've got some subs coming in as well. Gemma Miranda will spell Hayes.
Yeah, I think they're trying to play Koreans' game here, trying to jack up the 3, but just not really set and not giving it to your shooter's hands. And Korea come away with it again.
Interesting to see how long Korea lean on their starters. A lot of them played over 30 minutes. And there's a foul going to be called on Anamam. And the Koreans, namely Park Ji-soo, she played over 36 minutes in that game. And so if they can get themselves a lead, which they have done here early on. And we've got an offensive foul. And that's on Tambi.
She's having a wee giggle about it. I'm not sure she actually pushed that hard. But it worked. Philippines get the call anyway.
Not without opportunities, the Philippines.
No, they've definitely had their share of possession. It's just what can they do with it?
Miranda, well, they want to hit the three, and it's not falling at the moment. They're currently 1 of 6 from deep, 1 of 8 overall.
Well, look, on Thursday night, they only shot 25% from the three-point line.
After all of that, Park Ji-soo gets it, and it's going to be a poke in the eye, or somebody's... Hanemam has cops one to the face on the box out. Might need a replay on that, because I think she might have caught an elbow to the nose. Bernardino with the helpful slap on the butt. And then...
Oh, just the elbow coming back down.
After the nice block shot from Bernardino, she got one on the face there. So she'll take a seat. Out there is Jose. Bernardino double clutches that. Korea come out, and they're out and running. Felt the contact, and Pae Hae-yoon will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's not getting the roll. Those shots were dropping on Thursday night, weren't they? But opportunity to go to the line, just so quick on that fast break. Kind of hesitated on that first dribble.
Korea went to the line 22 times against China on Thursday night, making 68% of their foul shots. And they're just not missing in this first quarter at all from anywhere. Just a three-point barrage so far. Bernardino, and that's better from the Philippines.
Yeah, nice drive inside, drew the foul.
The Frill Bernardino had 17 against New Zealand.
Philippines number 3 to the line for Bernardino.
Bernardino played some minutes as well. 27.
It was the 4 blocks that I liked on Thursday night.
She's got great timing.
I think she's already got one tonight.
She was the one who blocked that shot where Hanemam caught the elbow from the Korean player, inadvertently, of course. He handed there.
Need another pass. But they got it into Park Ji-soo anyway.
Bernardino going for a block, and she's called for the foul.
So we see a nice on-ball screen. She was open.
So 2 fouls on Bernardino. Park Ji-soo hasn't had many touches so far in the game. Got out on the break. Number 5, Park Hee-jin. She had 25 minutes against China. Coming up, they'll be playing New Zealand. Park Ji-soo gets that second one in.
They only put up two shots, 2 field goal attempts for this quarter.
Korea ball.
And another turnover for the Philippines. Already 5 team fouls on the Philippines with 4:44 to go in this first quarter. Right up on Park Ji-soo. That she had that space there in the first quarter against China, and that got her all the touches. Instant double team though, and the ball goes back out. Offensive rebound on the weak side.
And that's just what you can't afford to give them. Another opportunity. Second chance points.
Pae Hae-yoon with the shot up and in. 13 rebound to 2. And a trap in the corner. Great pass to find it.
Did well to keep it in. It must have been close to that baseline. Another missed attempt.
And another rebound for Korea. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Park Ji-soo just turns around and shoots over the top of the shorter defender.
With a hand on her arm, it was a great finish.
Danica Jose has her hands full with Park Ji-soo on the block. Tonko with the ball. Philippines down 19. Could be another long afternoon for the Philippines.
Well, we can see an offensive rebound.
A rare one at that.
Bernardino, great commitment, finishes. Only their second basket after that three-point opening shot.
Park Hee-jin for three. Shooting the lights out, Donna.
Oh, look, it's impressive, isn't it? And they're so renowned for their three-point shooting. But it's just so sweet when it goes in. Effortless. Oh,
good
nice
driving in.
Yeah, great work by Miranda.
Gemma Miranda with the finish. Another three.
We don't even need to get up to that line. We just stand a metre off it. Nobody was coming out on D. 6 from 8 from three-point land.
Tough shot, not dropping.
Oh, great ball.
Kim Tambay for three. More threes. 7 of 9. 12th assist as well for Korea.
Their ball reversal was so sweet. Finds an open player. Park Ji-soo could have actually shot that herself, but throws it out to the three-point line. Oh,
Bernardino. Thought she might have travelled with that. And a rare bucket for Danica Jose of the Philippines as we have a timeout. As Korea want to talk about it. And the Philippines are going to make changes as well. But Donna, the three-point shooting is tremendous.
yeah, look, they've hit 7 this quarter. It's just their ability to find the open player. Look, nobody coming out well back from the three-point line and didn't even look like missing.
It is a rare thing, Donna, that the assists outweigh how many field goals made.
Yeah, look, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. 12 assists, 10 made field goals, 4 of 4 from the line for Korea. They have 31 points with 1:35 to go in this first quarter.
And as you said earlier, it'll be interesting to see how long these top players, their starters, are in for, as I think there's a few changes. And Kim Han-bul looks like she's going to come onto the court. I thought she may have been under an injury cloud.
She's got both knees, number 35 for Korea, heavily strapped. And she started against China. She's out there now trying to flex those heavy strappings on both knees. If you play basketball, you'll have knee problems. And you'll know that tape life that she's going through right now, and she's out there for Korea.
And look, she had a really handy game against China too. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 steals. So a pretty all-round performance.
She didn't miss as well. Kyung with the ball, and Hayes is going to be called for the foul. And she just flings Tae Hae-yoon to the floor.
So there's another bruised knee as we go to the foul line.
Watch this. She tried to roll. Flings an overreaction on my behalf.
Just held on a little bit too long.
Tae Hae-yoon at the line. Just 7 minutes against China. And on screen, Kim Han-bul. She played 33.5 minutes against China. So how much time will she get? It's going to be interesting to see how Lee Moon-kyu manages the workload, because they are well in control.
Especially with no day off in between the next games, all back for action tomorrow.
And given what happens in the second game between New Zealand and China, could impact the way that Korea will face New Zealand and how that works out with all sorts of things. Not just win and loss, but also points permutations. Top two teams go through to the qualifying tournament in February.
Oh, great dish.
That is nice from the Philippines. That has come together nicely.
Bernardino, great pass.
Foul is on Korea, number 11. Points are good. Bonus to come for...
No Park Ji-soo out there, so it's a little bit easy to get the shot up.
And makes a three-point play.
A rare miss from three for Korea.
Great rebound by Bernardino. Doing it all for the Philippines.
Step back again. Bernardino drives through. Felt like she might have been fouled, but an offensive rebound comes up empty for the Philippines. Kim Han-bul with the ball. Pear told her to shoot, and Kang decided to drive and get closer and is rewarded with a bucket.
Just so quick on that first step around the defender.
Castillo, long three, too long. And that'll do us for the first quarter. Korea well in control. They lead the Philippines after 10 minutes and Trust Arena 34-12. And the shooting is hot from downtown for Korea. 7 of 10. And Kim Tan-bae was one of the three-point shooters.
Just so relaxed on that release of the shot. Picks up a steal.
Also has 4 assists, does Tan-bae. And just no pressure whatsoever. When the ball is moved, Philippines very slow to react. And here are the stats at quarter time. And it's very lopsided, especially the rebound count, plus 12.
Yeah, and that's what we expected, wasn't it? But that three-point percentage of 70% is pretty insane versus the 13% for Philippines.
What you can't see there is the 12 assists for Korea on the 11 made field goals, which blows my mind every time I see that. But foul shots as well count towards that. 18 rebounds, 3 turnovers apiece.
Not just make those passes. 3-8, attack, fouls. Nakakakuha naman tayo. Let's go. Come on, kaya.
What do you do this quarter if you're the Philippines? Do you try and go out, make them put it on the ground, make them dribble into trouble when you're shooting 70% from the three-point land?
I guess, Donna, as well, the way that they moved the ball against China, they were happy to fling it around. We haven't seen that ball movement because they're just hitting their open shots. But the Philippines have to do something to stem the tide here.
Okay, here we go. Second quarter about to start.
Second quarter about to get underway. Yum Yona, Kang Lee-sul, Kim Han-bul with the ball. Another 3-ball on the way. An air ball. Philippines ball. Good stop for the Philippines here. Miranda. And you see that a lot in basketball these days. The way that this floor is spaced. The back foot, the plant foot is stepping out on the sideline there, the turnover.
Yeah, it's just that quarter wear awareness, isn't it?
Kung gives it up. Yun tried to shovel it across.
Tried to take it into traffic.
And another turnover for Korea to start this. Their bench unit out there for Korea. Bull not starting. Kim Bull. In this game, she started against China. Hayes with it. Hayes has got 2 fouls.
Nice move, just couldn't finish. Great offensive board.
Oh, that's good. Anamam, who took the blow to the face, is back into the game, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Korea struggling a little bit at the start of the second quarter, albeit with a 20-point lead.
But the Philippines have to look at it like that. They have to start every quarter new and see how much they can improve quarter by quarter, and so far it's a better start to this one.
Drive and kick. Korea cold from deep in the second quarter. Gammon. Foul called on Korea. That is number 3. Kang Lee Sul with the foul. 14 on the shot clock. Reset. Miranda with the ball. Kevin Bin. Looking at Amamam. Covered well though. She rolled. Here's Hayes. Stops and pops. But good defense from Bull, who gives it up. Korea running.
Oh, I thought she was going to spot up for that one. Thought better of it.
Another rebound by the Philippines.
You're just rimming out, hitting the back of the ring.
Hayes for 3.
She wants one of those threes.
Anamam with the rebound. Goes back up and in. This is good for the Philippines.
Yeah, that's 2 massive offensive rebounds this quarter.
Kang Lee Sul.
It's one way of getting rid of your defender. Makes the
Goes
shot.
Goes down. Cover bit. Steal. Turnover.
Teammates weren't willing to help out. She'd used a dribble, needed someone to pass to. Great cut.
Nice work, and Kevin puts her hand up for the foul from the Philippines. Some changes coming in for the Philippines. Some starters return to the game. Kang.
At the line for Korea, Kim Mi-jung.
Also out there for the Philippines is Bernardino and Pontius. Kim Jing knocks down that one. Laid back to 20. Pontius crossover.
Oh, nice work.
Left hand.
That was special.
Korea spacing out that zone, and there are gaps there, and Pontius makes them pay.
You're just beating them on that first step, and with that crossover, as we see another 3 go down.
Kang with the 3. 8 of 14 now, Korea from downtown. 41 points for them.
Oh, it comes across. Kim Ball for a big block.
What a block. Here it is. Slaps it out of bounds.
Standing pretty staunchly afterwards.
Hayes trying to get it in. He's had a 5-second call. Hayes leaves her feet. finds Pontius in the corner, steps into a three.
Oh, huge rebound.
Wow.
Bernardino over the back.
Kevinbin fires it into Amiman. Hayes wants that three. Can't
Getting
get that
closer.
three. Kim Han-bul pulls it down. Kangli Sul. Oh. And that looked awkward. Kim Min-jong.
Look, Hayes is trying hard. She's 0 from 5 now from three-point land.
Oh, no foul called that one. Kim Han-bul got all of that.
Oh, great ball and finish. At ball speed, beating the defender.
Kim Min-jong with the layup. Very aggressive on the zone there. Kang Han-jong picks up the personal foul.
Another block.
Jump ball situation that it will be.
Look, the Philippines have come out firing in the second quarter. They're just showing a bit more intensity, a bit more commitment to those offensive boards. Once the shot's going up, they're not all watching anymore. They're trying to get in there for those rebounds.
6 to shoot for the Philippines. Kevinbin steps into a three.
Oh, it's good.
Nothing but net and a little fist pump there from Kevinbin. Cuts the lead to 19. Ball moved around. Big rebound, wow. Amiman with the offhand keeps the Korean player off the board. Hayes.
Shot that, 0 from 6.
She's 0 from 8 from the floor.
Most of them being threes.
Oh, Kangli Sul makes them pay. And Korea now have a 24-point lead. Here's the three from Kevinbin using that screen of Amiman. Knocks down that three. A rare three-pointer for the Philippines. Just their second, they're 2 of 13. And then Korea come down the floor moments later and knock down that. They have 9 threes in this first half.
패스 줬지, 이 사람한테 패스 줬지. 이 사람이 가서 대받아야 되는데 안 받는 거야. 주고 대받아야지 이 사람이 노마우를 가지. 이 사람이 끌고 가서 하잖아 지금. 기부행 뭐야, 주고 뛰어들어가란 말이야 또다시. 봐, 니네들이 이렇게 갔지. 나같이 볼 잡았지. 볼 주면 픽을 가. 알았어?
Now, Nixon, there's a big game coming up after this one as well. Of course, the Sky Sports Confirms in action.
5 minutes and 3 seconds left in this first half. Donna Wilkins, what stands out to you with the way Korea are playing at the moment?
Oh, look, they're just coming back and punishing whenever the Philippines are doing something good and getting on a little bit of a roll. They come down and plant that three. But what I'm liking from this quarter is the Philippines' intensity. And, you know, they were getting hurt very badly on the rebound count after that first quarter, but they've peaked it back as 22 to 15. So they're just showing that bit of want and, you know, chasing after the ball.
There is the rebound count for the second quarter. The Philippines dominating the glass as the Koreans going with a bench unit. And just the desire to get back into this game and seeing them hit the glass a little bit harder. You can understand the complacency with a 24-point lead. And they're still fighting hard, and Bernardino curls and gets the bucket.
Just finding that space in the lanes, splitting through that zone.
Han-bul. It's going to be a foul called on Bernardino. Just hadn't checked the drive.
And it's her third personal. They don't want to lose her. Still got half a game to go.
4 points, 5 rebounds for her. Kim Han-bul gives it up. 3 on the way. Another big 3. Kang Ah-jong with another bucket. Bernardino. Hayes. Persistent, but still scoreless. 0 of 9 from the floor. Han-bul with a floater. That won't drop. She gets her own rebound.
Everybody else stood and watched. Went through for the clear rebound.
It's going to be a foul on the Philippines on that box out. Maybe it's Hayes. No, it's not. Kevin picks up that foul. Changes for the Philippines. Tonko's in. And Miranda as well. Tell you what, Amiman has quite the brose on her face. That right eye is starting to swell up. She looks like a prize fighter out there at the moment. She'll need some ice at half-time, which is 3 minutes, 36 seconds away. Miranda misses. Kang Le-sul with the rebound.
Good hustle. Stepping out of bounds, it worked.
Miranda with the foul. Excuse me, that's a turnover.
Yeah, just stepping out on the sideline.
Pontius. Left open. Closeout is too late. Kim Han-bul. As you can see there, she is visually impaired at the moment on that right-hand side as Animam. But she would have seen that 3 drop. How could you miss the shooting from Korea? That is their 12th 3 in the half. Flaming hot, 60%. Good drive.
And finish.
Much needed bucket for the Philippines.
Well, they just have that ability to find that gap through the zone at the moment. As Korea do the same.
Kyu-sul with the assist there. Didn't play against China, getting some minutes here against the Philippines. Miranda. Has it slapped away, still has it. Trying to get the ball back as Han-bul, and will stay with the Philippines with 7 seconds on the shot clock. There's 8 in the venue, and Korea will take a timeout here.
All right, coming up, looking at half-time, we've got a chance for you to check out some young and aspiring basketballers.
The Philippines doing well on the offensive glass. They had 7 all up on Thursday night against New Zealand. 7 in this half so far.
Yeah, and it's given them opportunities, isn't it? They've finished off on those.
Andrea. Yuni, okay? Gemma, set up me kay Janine. Pero ito bibigyan natin. Andrea, okay? Set up me kay Janine. Double down dito kay Janine. Okay? Andrea, kumuha ka. Okay, tapos pag wala, kumuha. Gemma, atake. Okay, pag wala na yan sa atake mo, nandito si Gemma. After the double pick, Danica, flash high and flash down. Okay? Go! 1, 2, 3. Together! Uy! Okay, up and down.
All the kids in the house today, if you want to get your face painted, head over to the activation area.
Philippines having to run out there. Anamam nursing that bruise on her face. Five to shoot. Comes Miranda. And it's going to be a foul called. And it is called on Shin Jin Hyun. So the shot clock's reset to 14, which helps out the Philippines here. Jose gives it. Tonko to Pontius. Trying to step through with the Euro. And just...
And here we go, running the lanes.
Low.
Oh,
And
can't control.
A little bit too far. Turnover for Korea. It's the 7th of the half. With under 2 minutes to go.
The score's not too dissimilar to the Tall Ferns Philippines match on halftime score on Thursday night.
Pontius to Miranda. 3. No good, but some tough boxing out there. We'll see Korea pick up that personal foul. Kong Ah-jong with the foul. So a lot of minutes for Kim Han-bul as well in the second quarter. Park Ji-soo and the starters having a rest after getting that lead out in the first quarter.
Oh, look, and why not? It was 34-12, so she's got a big game. It's got to back it up tomorrow. I'm not sure if we'll actually see her back out on the court for the match. She might make a little bit of an appearance, but good opportunity to put these bench players on.
Second one's good. Substitution for the Philippines.
The lane violation, and it's good on the second anyway, so subs in. Pontius will take a seat. Castillo is in the game. Kim Han-bul.
Rebounds her own shot. Gonna go again.
Good rebound from Miranda. Had everything on that. Miranda puts the shot up.
Ooh, so close. Another offensive rebound. Jose.
Gives it up. And it's good for Tonko. Q. Another 3. 13 now for Korea.
Oh, leaves the ball behind, lucky.
Miranda.
Picks up the crumbs.
Got a foul. And that is on...
Foul is on Korea, number 22.
That is on number 22. Q-sul. So Miranda at the line. Philippines 3 of 6 with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
An opportunity here for Korea to take the last shot of the half.
Six to shoot. Q-sul. 3 to end the half.
Easy.
Unbelievable from Korea, shooting the lights out at Truss Arena. 14 of 24 from deep. And they lead Philippines 63 to 33 after one half. Welcome back to the FIBA Women's Olympic pre-qualifying tournament. Game number 3 between the Philippines and Korea, and it's Korea comfortably in front, 63-33. And that is most definitely off the back of some scintillating three-point shooting from Korea. 14 of 24 from deep. And for the Koreans, Kang Lee-sul, 4 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 5 from deep. Three-point shooting on fire. And the Philippines were finding holes and spaces in the Koreans' defense, the zone, but they just weren't able to get out on the three-point line hard enough. Some bright spots for Korea. They have a comfortable lead with 63 on the board. Stats so far, tremendous shooting percentage, a +10 rebound advantage. And it's that three-point percentage that just stands out at 58%. As I said, for Korea, it's Kang Lee-sul who had the hot shooting. And the dribble drive penetration was working, and then as you can see, the Philippines were made to pay. Just couldn't close out on the shooter. No hands up on the face. And the distribution, 20 assists on 21 made field goals. And Korea well in control after the first half. And let's go now to Donna Wilkins, who has Kim Han-bul with her.
It makes the defense spread out more, so those threes helped.
Yeah, they did. I think it was 7 from 10, so 70% from that three-point line in that first quarter. Now, notice was your rebounding intensity in that second quarter. Was that spoken to you from the coach?
Yes, it was very crucial for us to grab those rebounds and box out, because a lot
How will they get there? To qualify for the Olympics,
And that is how a pre-qualifying tournament, these two top spots are on the line, can get you into a qualifying tournament, and then hopefully you can get to the Olympics. It's a journey, and we're happy to be a part of it. We'll take a break with Korea up 30 at halftime. Great track from the Philippines.
Bernardino came up with the steal. Oh, nearly makes another one. Gets the offensive rebound touch.
Miranda with a rare offensive rebound for the Philippines. Not a bad start for the Philippines.
Looking to trap every time the ball goes in to Park.
It is instant double. 13 on the shot clock for Korea.
It's not much fun when you're defending someone of that height and you only come up to their shoulder.
Fouls on Philippines, number 7, Janine
Ponteos picks up that foul. So some quick fouls going on. Just her first. Kevin Bin and Bernardino with 3 fouls for the Philippines.
A bit of pressure by them. They're obviously going to pick up a few fouls, but oh,
she is deadly from that mid-range game. It's not part of where basketball is at the moment, but those are where the spots are open, and she makes the Philippines pay like she did against China. Kevin Bin. Ponteos gives it back. Miranda. Hayes pulls down the rebound.
Oh, that was the right option, but the ball just wasn't in front of the cut. They come away with it again, though. Oh, good hustle. Nearly shook it loose.
Jusu. She had 23 points on Thursday against China. Now looking for her teammates. Now looking for a shot. And finds her shot.
Exactly what she did against the Chinese team. They stepped off her. She had space. Hayes still not making that first basket.
Kim Tambe gives it up. Falls to Korea. Can take another 3? No. In the corner, perhaps. Drives on the baseline, poked away.
Just little errors creeping into the Koreans' game.
Easy, straight into the lane. Good steal. Philippines collapse. Kim Tambe for 3. Just off to the left.
Oh, big ball.
Monteos.
Here comes Hayes. This one, no.
Hayes, 0 for 10. Make it 0 for 11 now.
Oh,
all
nice
alone.
Ball. Can't make it drop.
Couldn't believe it. Hayes pulls down a rebound, though. Ponteos for 3. Tambe thought about it. Pulls the trigger. Philippines are literally resting here. This has been an up and down affair in the third quarter, and the Philippines have called timeout. There is absolutely zero aggressiveness on their defense.
Yeah, look, it's a bit of shooting practice for the Koreans at the moment.
All right, welcome to another timeout.
There's Park spotting nicely. She makes it look so easy from that top.
So, we're going to bring back the downstairs.
Just creates enough room from the defender to be able to have that release of her shot.
Can you do the dance? That's the way, that's the way.
Gemma, Chuck.
Very nice, very nice.
Gemma, Chuck. Dan.
Anthony Fizz.
Leah, Jackie.
We got free drinks to give away.
Gemma, go. Okay. After that, instead of going there, punta ka na dito balcony yan dito. Or kumuha ka man, Liam. Rival mo.
Kanina yung bola ko mag-start kay Gemma?
Jeff, de, Teo.
Last rush
Teo,
ako?
tapos brush. De, Gemma, hand off kay Gemma.
74-40. And the Korean fans appreciating the performance their team has put on. The shooting percentage dropped away a little bit here, but they're still well in control. And you have to feel for the Philippines. They are the recipient of teams jostling for points differential. As Park Ji-soo sits down. Miranda driving baseline. Puts up the reverse.
As well. Classy drive by Miranda. Wide open shot.
And that Philippines defense.
You're just sagging too much, giving the Koreans too much time and space. You don't want to do that. Oh, just lost the handle.
Amiban. Excuse me, Nabalan. Amiban nursing that bruised cheekbone, still with ice on it. Her night might be over, her afternoon might be over on the bench there. As play continues. Tia.
Travel. Yeah, just lifted that pivot foot.
Philippines ball.
Navalan. Poked away. Another turnover. And Shin Ji-hoon is fouled on that drive.
Foul called on the Philippines at number 8, Ria Navalan.
Subs in for the Philippines.
To the line for 2 substitutions for the Philippines.
Out there for the Philippines now, Tonko and Castillo.
Makes the first. And the second. She moves to 13 points in the game.
Bernardino turned the corner, puts it off the glass and in.
Look, she's had a few of them tonight, hasn't she? Just a lane opening up and a great finish. A nice touch.
She hits double figures, 10 for her. She joins Castillo, excuse me, Ponteos with 10 as well. Castillo yet to score. In the corner, they're really liking that right-hand corner, and there's a foul on the three-point shooter. Kusul will go to the line to shoot 3. Frill Bernardino picks up that foul.
Yeah, right across both hands.
Depending what happens in that second game, New Zealand won on Thursday night by 57. And the lead now is 35.
Yeah, and also the Tall Ferns only let them score 54 points in the whole game, and Philippines are sitting on 44, aren't they? So just be whether Korea put their starters back on in that last quarter.
Just what their motives are, the way they treat this second half, the end of the third and the fourth quarter coming up. And the foul there on the drive. Miranda will go to the line to shoot 2. Because if China beat the Tall Ferns, the New Zealand Tall Ferns will need to beat Korea tomorrow afternoon. And then everyone will presumably China takes care of the Philippines. And then that means there'll be two teams and we'll have 2 wins and 1 loss in this Olympic pre-qualifying tournament. And it comes down to those teams tied on their points differential within games played as a 3 is missed.
Another opportunity for the Philippines here.
It only comes down to what the differential is on those games as well, between his knee going down there.
Doesn't look good, Miranda, clutching her knee.
That's the last thing they need. She looks like she's in a world of pain. Both teams concerned for her welfare right now.
Yeah, just twisted in, didn't it?
She is in a great deal of pain, and there's not a lot of attention coming out from any trainers whatsoever. In fact, the Philippines training staff are walking out there. There's very little urgency.
She's got a ruffle of her here. Not sure if she's going to get up.
Help her up.
Dragging her up.
This is almost farcical scenes here.
Oh, that's a sad sight to see. You don't want to see that. One of their top performers.
That is a real shame. As they're carrying her off the court, as you can see in the back, a shot there. Back underway. And the protesting from Tonko.
I'm not sure why she's protesting. She got a lot of arm there.
She's got a lot of arm, and she stamped the floor. And that is not going to change any referee's mind anywhere in the world in a game of basketball.
Korea shooting nicely from the foul line, 15 from 17.
Nice spin move, but the defense was right there. And Korea get the stop. Pair's fouled. And Pair Hae-yoon will go to the line. Hussein picks up the foul.
Philippines, number 18, Danica Hussein. To the line, number 2, Pair Hae-yoon.
She might have got the finish if she had used her left hand.
Spoken like a true international, former international player, Donna Wilkins.
Oh, it's always terrible on my left. I would have done exactly the same thing. Makes those 2, though. And the lead creeps out to 40.
Chan. Castillo. Oh! Lined it up and knocked it down. That's her first points of the game. Pair pulls down that rebound on the weak side.
6 on the shot clock.
2. Shot goes up. Philippines ball. Tonko has it. Tonko left it short. Pair pulls down a board.
It's a long three.
That's a big three from Park Hee-jin.
Now she's grabbing her arm. No wonder it's sore. It was a long way out.
Tonko stops the dribble, finds the cutter. Bernardino couldn't get that one to drop for her. Lead is 80, coming up on 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Excuse me, lead is 40, 88 to 48.
And no one's cutting, they're just passing it around. 5 out for another. That one was a little closer.
The 18th three of the game.
At 3 seconds, it's going to be launched.
That one from near midcourt doesn't fall, and that is three-quarter time at Trust Arena. Korea in control, 91 to 48.
After this, New Zealand and China. Nixon, let's get our group on.
Here is some deep threes from both teams. Castillo thought about it and pulled the trigger, and it worked. It hit his mark. And then this one from way downtown. Nothing but net. So Korea well in control, 91-48 on the back of some hot three-point shooting, 80 to 35. And look at the free throw percentage as well, 89%, just the amount of times they've gone to the line.
Yeah, and the end of that second quarter when the Philippines were pulling back that rebounding stat, you can see there that it's stretched out again to Korea.
Go to the canto, right? Okay, tayo doon? Okay? Usap pa,
Bernardino has been a lone bright light for the Philippines. Some big rebounds. She's happy to attack and dish as well. Bernardino has 10 points, 5 of 12 shooting with 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Saw that nice dish on the drive. Miranda going through some knee flexion there. You can see some of the Tall Ferns training staff talking with their counterparts from the Philippines. She went down clutching her knee in the third quarter, back underway. Last quarter of the game. Philippines with the ball. Bernardino drives. She's tied up. Oh, wow. Kim Han-bul wants the jump ball.
She did.
She wanted the possession to go Korea's way.
She is laughing.
She felt like she got all ball there. But she will be called for the personal foul. Bernardino has been good today for the Philippines. She just hasn't got enough out of her teammates. Aminan is out there with the bruise on her cheek.
12 points in the game.
Her right eye almost completely closed up. That's toughness. Especially with Miranda going down with that knee injury. Well, Miranda is up and walking on it at the moment. We can see at the end of the Philippines bench, but there's no point having her play anymore in this game. It's well out of their reach with a 41-point lead for Korea. They get the stop. Three. Offensive rebound number 11.
As we see another one goes up, this one goes in.
And that is three-point shot number 19 made for Korea. Bernardino gives it to Castillo. In and out. Bernardino just hustling on the rebounds.
Yeah, great hustle, and it's created an opportunity.
Amimam gets the steal. Another three. This time it's for the Philippines, who hit just 5 so far in the game.
Well, there's not much defensive pressure going on those outside shots, and wondering whether they should go out and make them put it on the floor. So we see them running the lane.
Ponteos with the fast break too. Q has it now.
I think that will be an offensive foul.
Yum just absolutely takes out Kamerman in the key.
Nothing like making a little bit of space.
Clearing out with that left elbow.
They just miss that height, don't they, of Park Ji-soo in there. They use her to go in and out, the Koreans. You see another three go up.
It's Harmball leading the break. Kim Harmball picks up a dribble.
Just having to pause a wee bit too long. No one cutting off her once she used a dribble.
Hand in the face, and that time it works for the Philippines. But the offensive rebound is controlled by Korea.
Oh, great hustle.
Good steal from Kamerman. Oh, running the floor is Bernardino once again.
Look, she's great, isn't she? She gets down the court. Can finish too, under pressure.
14 for Bernardino.
As we see nearly another steal. Great hustle by the Philippines.
Park Ji-soo looks on. Her afternoon surely must be over.
Oh, nice shot, makes that one.
And we've got a shot clock violation, excuse me, shot clock problem. Just trying to make that start again. It's hit on.
We've only had that issue a couple of times for this game.
Once to start the game. And then now in the fourth quarter. And good work from Kamerman, and finds Bernardino.
She didn't have a lot of room to go on that side. I thought she was going to reverse.
So the Koreans will take a timeout. 96 to 57 with the lead.
And the Philippines doing the tall ferns a wee bit of favour, keeping that around that 40 points. Remembering that the tall ferns won by that 57-point margin.
이런 데 있잖아, 이렇게 있으면 볼이 이렇게 가잖아. 그럼 가지고 이 사람 올라오고 또 나가서 이렇게 쏴야지. 여기 그대로 다 서 있잖아. 그러니까 이제 볼을 슛을 못 쏘잖아. 알았어? 무슨 얘기지? 그리고 리바운드 잡고 속공하고 슛 주는 건 어쩔 수 없잖아. 무슨 얘기인지 알겠어? 리바운드는 꼭 장악하고.
Fourth quarter about to resume. 96-57. Coming up soon, China in around about half an hour's time, taking on New Zealand, the Tall Ferns, the host nation. This Olympic pre-qualifying tournament. This is Group A, Group B. Getting underway in Kuala Lumpur later on tonight. And that consists of Australia, Japan, Chinese Taipei, and India. Nice work from the Philippines, but the shot just wouldn't drop.
Just got great elevation, Bernardino, but just couldn't get the ball to roll in.
Neymar pulls down the blown layup. Scoops it up and in.
But they make some difficult shots, don't they, on that layup going into traffic.
Kim Han-bul makes a tough shot and it's fouled.
She was talking about in the interview how her body is old and sometimes needs a bit more of a break. She takes a good hit and follows through with that shot. Here we see it. Missed the backwards roll.
Kim Han-bul misses that foul shot. That was her first bucket of the game as well. She's already got 8 rebounds and 4 assists though. 2 blocks. 1 of 2 from the floor. Ponteos with another 3. 17 for her. That's her 3rd 3 of the game. She's 3 for 10. Overall, the Philippines 6 and 30.
Another rebound.
Calvin Castillo. Kang with a 3.
3 points. Kang Ha-jung.
Hayes tried to find Animam on the baseline, but it's a turnover.
He just wasn't quite big enough to pass.
Kim Han-bul, one-handed pass.
Short on the shot, but great hustle.
Teos left alone. Can't get the roll. That will be the Philippines ball. Korea have the ton. They've cracked it, 101 to 62.
Still got 5 minutes to go. Well, just under 5 minutes.
Narbalan in the game. Ponteos takes a seat. Another shot clock problem. Referee claps his hands together and then he shakes his head.
Yeah, not happy.
He's a little frustrated with this.
Do you know, it's actually an awful job to do on the score bench.
Is to reset the clock?
Yeah, you get caught watching, it's quite hard to remember. Speaking from experience, when I've had to do the kids' shot clock because nobody else wants to do it.
Being a parent, I can understand that frustration. Just got to work out at what point that should be at. I imagine that's the conversation going on at the moment. New Zealand tall ferns have their fans in the house, which is good to see. I've seen some former teammates of yours, Donna Wilkins as well, from the tall ferns in attendance.
It's always good to see them. You know, Sally Farmer's drifting around here and come up behind us. It's, you know, that's nice to see that the support's still there. You know, we're a long time that we haven't played now. we're quite old, but, you know, still come out and support the game we love.
Which is just a great thing to have the tall ferns back on the home courts of New Zealand. First time in 4 years since they've played here in New Zealand, 2015. And to have them on Sky Sport as well. Sky Sport tall ferns playing China next. Yao Ming, Chinese and world basketball legend, in attendance too. As you also brought up, Donna, he had some words to say at training yesterday, apparently.
Yeah, so we heard, yeah, that he went in and gave the girls a bit of a talk to and maybe a bit of motivation for them for today's game. Hopefully not too much motivation.
got that finally sorted out, and Hayes banks that in.
Makes it first one.
It's a miracle. 1 of 12 for the game now.
Oh, look, she'll be relieved. After every shot she's put up and it hasn't gone in, she hasn't been happy with herself.
Kim stepping through the Filipino defence with ease.
Yeah, nice footwork.
Hayes was feeling it.
Oh, nice catch.
Good hands. We have a statistical anomaly where we need Navalan to score for the Philippines and Yum, the captain of Korea, to score for Korea. And then everyone would have got it on the score sheet and the points.
That's all you want as a player, isn't it? To get the score card going.
That's Yum at the line. And there it is. So Navalan, number 8.
Pass the ball to number 8.
She is nearest at the bottom of your screen there, number 8. And I'm going to say one last time, this shot clock has not started again. And hopefully it is the last time.
Now we've got another game to go, so I'm sure it will happen again. Oh, just a sticky switch. But just frustrating for the players. They want to get this game, you know, there's only 3.5 minutes to go.
Korea and New Zealand playing against each other.
Navalan to inbounds the ball. Bernardino. Bernardino hangs and shoots.
It's going up.
Hayes with the rebound. Navalan. Yeah, it is! Navalan in the corner. Hits the 3. 3 minutes to go in the game. Kim's fouled and that drops. Kim Mi-jong knocks down the layup, and here's Navalan in the corner. Hayes found it.
Step back to make it 3.
The 7th 3 for the Filipinos. And there is the foul. Hayes gets it. And that goes down. Navalan almost travelled.
Nice offensive rebound, but gets blocked.
Kim. Another 3. 21st of the game for Korea.
They put up 44 three-point attempts. That's a lot of threes going up.
Got 32 assists as well. Pair lost it out of bounds, so the Filipinos will have it back. Castillo gives it to Bernardino. That's lovely.
Yeah, lovely dish off.
Left hand is good from Kusul. 11 points on the afternoon for Kusul. Didn't play against China. Getting some love here as Hayes can't get the roll. Kusul will pull down the board.
Another three in the corner going up, and another one made for Korea.
Lisul, I should say, knocks down another three. It's just raining threes.
They just make it look so easy.
Filipinos have struggled to react all night to when the ball is reversed. Skip passes thrown, and they've been absolutely put to the sword. And here is the drive from Kusul.
Nice finish with that left hand. Bernardino, she hasn't given up all game, has she?
And she has been the bright spot for the Philippines. 17 points for her, 7 of 19 from the floor. 7 rebounds as well. 2 steals. Tira and Ponteos lead the game, in fact. Top scorers. Korea has 8 players in double figures.
What did you say about that? That was
Guess
going to be
what?
the last time.
Guess what? It wasn't the last time.
Korea lead 114 and Philippines 70.
Shot clock at 18 now. Navalan with the ball. Philippines have China tomorrow. Korea have New Zealand. Those 2 teams up next. Nice cut. Foul.
And one.
Off the glass for 2, April Bernardino.
Bernardino now with 19.
Foul is on the Korea, number 4,
Shi
Bernardino to
Ji-hun
the line for 1.
is called for the foul. Pair has it knocked away. Bernardino will not stop trying. Exemplary effort. And what has been a blowout. She has tried her best all game.
And just that hustle has created another opportunity for the Philippines. So they have to be happy. They've scored 72 points.
That is a real bright spot as Navalan rips the 3. Navalan should have been shooting earlier in the game.
You didn't mention it all then.
It's true.
Another rebound for Hayes. As the Philippines have another opportunity. Oh, can't make it 3 in a row.
Castillo tracks it down. Korea have it. And that is it. It's all over between Korea and the Philippines. Korea come away with a big win. 39 points is the margin. They beat the Philippines 114-75 at Auckland's Trust Arena.
Coming up next is New Zealand's Sky Sport Torford up against China. That game will tip off at 5:40 p.m. Congratulations to Korea. The FIBA Women's Olympic Pre-Qualifier Tournament is currently brought to you by FIBA.
It was all Korea in this game, especially from downtown. They absolutely drilled them. They made the Philippines pay, but their bright spot was Bernardino. April Bernardino with 19 points. She was trying to do it all for the Philippines, but the ball movement of Korea so crisp against China 2 days ago. And again, they had the Filipinos scrambling all over the perimeter. Ponteos, the captain, she hit double figures, but it was just her and Bernardino who could only get into double figures for the Philippines. Meanwhile, the Koreans trying to stop the drive in the dish. And the Filipinos did well to score 75 points. And this game was effectively over within the first quarter when they went out to a big lead. And as you can see there, the defense of the Filipinos just picked apart by Korea, and they were hitting some deep bombs. On the rare occasion they could get out and run and use their speed, they did. But they just could not chase the Koreans off that three-point line. And it will be Korea who get the big win off the back of three-point shooting of 46%. As you can see, they made 21 threes, did Korea. 46 points, 46 attempts, 46% three-point shooting, 55 rebounds to 40. And very much another one-sided loss for the Philippines. All right, let's go down to Donna Wilkins, who has the Philippines coach with her.
So not a great first quarter, but your team came back out fighting. You must be happy with the fact that you scored over 70 points tonight.
Well, I'm just happy that, they came out, they didn't stop playing, and, and we just stick with our plan. But Korea is still one of the best team in Asia, so I guess we just fell short, and we have to really prepare more the next time around.
Yeah, it's pretty tough when they're raining threes like they are, but I thought that your team showed a lot of courage and a lot of fight.
Thank you so much for that. But I just told the girls, this is not just this is the first time, and hopefully, if we could be here again, we could do a lot better more, and we prepare a lot more so that we could be competing with the best of Asia.
Absolutely. All the best tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Patrick Aquino, he's happy to be here, and it's a tough loss again to take, as he said, against one of the best teams in Asia and ranked 18 in FIBA's rankings. Just a confirmation of the results and the schedule coming up soon at 5:30 local time. New Zealand up against China, and then tomorrow, that's a big game for New Zealand and China. China had the Philippines at 3, and then Korea will play New Zealand. This is the way the points table looks now. And Korea, by virtue of those 2 wins, at the top. Coming up soon, though, the Tall Ferns, the Sky Sport Tall Ferns, will play China in a big game in the scheme of this Olympic pre-qualifying tournament, coming to you from Trust Arena in Auckland. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.
Oh, hasn't done it. Good.
Yeah, she's. Bilang kita na. Diyan.
Kasi kung...
Ha?
Sakit. Translate mo na nga.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
R.
Bernard. Nardino. Less, one more R on the Nard. Nar.
Translate mo na nga.
Huh?
Pera ka na.
Ano?
Translate mo.
Yeah. Sorry. No worries.
All right.
A-R-B-I-N-O.
Gotta get it right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right.
Good afternoon.
Tough game, but I guess after conceding a big advantage in the first quarter, you must be pleased with the way the team responded in the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'm just happy that we played pretty well today. I mean, not the score that we wanted, but the thing is that they kept on fighting. They didn't stop playing. That's what we're here for. Show everybody that we can compete against them. The only thing is that Korea was shooting the lights out, and they're a tough team to beat. And we're just hoping that we could have that glimpse of maybe good game from us. So, and we did, and I'm just happy that the girls really did step or fall back and keep on playing.
I guess any team like Korea, first quarter shot 7 from 10 from threes, and overall, 46% on the night. Pretty tough.
Yeah, pretty tough. Yeah, I mean, that's also our game plan. Let them shoot from the outside, because the guy Park from the middle is really having. she's so good, and you have to really contemplate on what you're supposed to do. You're gonna go guard the big guy or guard the. I mean the highest percentage you have to guard than the low percentage, but they shot the high percentage today, so. I mean, that's just a game, basketball, and it's really, really tough for us. But I'm just happy that we competed the last 3 quarters.
And Afro was excellent. Radio scoring 19 points, and your rebound. Tell us about the qualities of Afro.
Well, Afro is just he's the type of player that it's an all-around player. Just keep on playing. Loves to rebound. First time I saw her, just keep on running, getting rebounds, making layups. Now that she's become a all-around player right now, and I want her to keep on improving, and I think she's gonna be better, with the more experience that we're having right now, and she's gonna be better.
I know you got beaten, but how did you enjoy the game?
I just actually enjoying every game with my teammates, and especially with Coach Pat's system. And we have legs of skills or communication in the court, but just the time that we get it in the right way.
And I know the team's got beaten, but team spirit still good before your last game?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Looking forward to China. What are your chances for that game?
Well, again, I mean, China is one of the top teams in the world, and we just have to, again, compete. We came here to compete, and we have to finish what we have come here for. So, I think we know what they can do when we played against India, and so I hope that we try to lessen the score or whatever, slow down the game, don't make the big guys work on the paint, all of those things. But with the girls play today, I think they're high in spirits, and hopefully that we could have a good game again tomorrow.
And finally, what do you think about the Philippine fan base for Thursday and also today?
Wow, it's just incredible to have Filipinos coming here and watching us play. And last game tomorrow, hopefully everybody comes out, against China. And I'm just thankful for every Filipinos that came here, especially also the New Zealanders, that the warm welcome they have here, and I'm just happy to be here, and the girls being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done.
Do they name the player?
김정은이 이름 바꿔야 된다. 저 치료 받으러 갔다 그래. 신지인.
You're recording the second person?
Yeah.
Good.